What's up, comic fans, and your boy Cup is back! We were on vacation. Feels like I say that every other video. Anyway, went to Maine, New Hampshire, went up east, northeast coast, visited some state parks, did his thing, got some relaxation in, got some rest. I'm ready. I'm energized. Let's go!
Spartans! What is your profession?
So this video, we're just gonna show off a few things. First and foremost, I got this awesome thank you card from ChopnDrop 2013, Daniel. Yeah, no, this is awesome. I waited on this video for a while, and then I got the mail, and I was like, yo, awesome. So he got some new stickers. Mr. ChopnDrop. He wanted to send me some. Yeah, he appreciates me, and I appreciate him. And this is awesome. So this is for my CBD comic book bestie. All right, boom. It says, "What's up, ChopnDrop?" We got two of them, 2013. So that's awesome. I love the stickers. Just gonna add it to the collection. Got some other stickers recently too, and some magnets, which are awesome. So got some coal magnets and stuff. So we got some comic burrito stickers, and we got Chop's other stickers. Oh man, there's back here with the other stickers. Yes, so many stickers. Gonna start putting them in my boxes and using them to keep track of what's in the box. What's in the box? All right. So next up, I'm gonna do a few 50-cent books. Yeah, we're just gonna go through them. I don't know why I got two of these. Facebook, eBay, they're going for about $3 roughly. This is Uncanny Avengers #2. This is the first cameo appearance of Luminous. So I think the first appearance of Luminous is like maybe a $5 book, maybe, you know. But these were 50-cent bin books, so really, you know, that's still like 6 times my money if I sell this for $3, if I can get that much. Next up on the 50-cent pull is Nick Fury #2. This has like one little spine tick on it. 50-cent book. And this was the first appearance of the Shogun Reapers. Again, another $3 book. If it's a white cover though, so if those ever pop, ooh, it's a white cover. Might be worth something. Alright, what else we got? Oh, we found Redneck #1, near minty, Donny Cates. You never know. You never know with these indie books. Look, some people will say not really indie, it's Image Skybound, but yeah, Redneck #1 is Donny Cates. He's a hot property. Then we got E-Force #1. This is the first full appearance of the Singularity. I think this is like a $3 book as well. And then we got Starman #0. This is the death of David Knight, and then Jack Knight becomes Starman. You also have the second Mist, who is the daughter of the first Mist and the son of the first appearance of the son of the Mist. So, yeah, those were my 50-cent pulls. All right. I'm gonna keep it going. Now I'm gonna show off some books that I got while I was out and about on the East Coast. First off, in Portland, Maine, we stopped off at Coast City Comics. I got this. This is the first appearance of Monkey Boy. I'm sure there's some other characters in here. I haven't seen Monkey Boy on the cover, but he's in there. First appearance. I paid $10 for it. I think this was a $10 book when it came out, so I basically paid cover price. All right. Next off, we stopped at off in Waterville, Maine. Funny story. I was looking for Black Cape comics, not to be confused with Black Flag comics. Ooh. And they don't really exist anymore. But anyway, I stopped in the LCS there. This was comics, cards, and collectibles in Waterville, Maine. It's a small town. We were driving through it, and like I said, I was looking for Black Keep comics. But I picked up Axe to Grind Barbaric #1, and I picked up Star Wars. It was Wednesday when I got there. And this Star Wars #26 has a couple of first appearances in there. This book, when it first came out, was $25-30. I think now it's settled in at like $10 to $15, but still grabbed me a copy out of state. I didn't grab a lot of books on New Comic Book Day while I was traveling because I knew I was coming back and I was going to have books waiting, so there was no reason to double up. But I had a good feeling about this book. This was on my Spec picks if you watched my video about the of upcoming comics for the week I left. And so I think I hit on this one. And this was just, I like Barbaric, so I grabbed it. And I don't think that was on my poll for the week. Alright, and then last we stopped in, I wrote this down, in Newington, New Hampshire. And that was on my way back. And I went to Stairway to Heaven Comics, and I got that Jason Aaron Avengers #1, the first issue, for $5. So I paid $4.99 was cover, so I basically paid cover for that. I think there's some first appearances in there, nothing major. I also got the new Teen Titans Siege issue #35. This is the first cameo of Vigilante. I paid $4 for that. It's really not a I don't know. It's not a. This is not a big money book for some reason. Vigilante, the first cameo. This is like this copy though is immaculate. It was $3.99, and this is a newsstand. Does it mean anything? I don't know. But they had Newsy and they had Direct. Direct was maybe $1 cheaper. No, with the Newsy. All right. Last but not least, I picked up Detective Comics #27, the facsimile edition. $7 book. Damn. I mean, I guess that's still cheaper than what the actual Detective Comics #27 is. And the paper's a little flimsy. I wonder if it's like modeled after the paper that they originally used. I don't know. But then so I picked that up. So that was Stairway to Heaven Comics in Newington, New Hampshire. Then we also went to, backing up, we went to Comics, Cards, and Collectibles in Waterville, Maine. And last but not least, wrote it down, so I'm going to look back at it, Coast City Comics in Portland, Maine. They were all pretty cool shops. Coast City Comics in Portland, Maine also sells vinyl records and had a bunch of toys and stuff like that. I have like I don't want to make this video really long because it's already going to be long, but I'll put like a few pictures and like maybe 10-second clip or 5-second clip of each shop I was in. But yeah, no, they were all pretty cool, good times. Really, really friendly. The one in New Hampshire, Stairway to Heaven, owner came up to me before he went to lunch and like talked to me before he was going to lunch, and he was just like, "You found everything you need, let me know." Introduced himself. I was like, "Go get lunch. Enjoy your lunch. Let me take 3 of your boxes." And like I said, I didn't find a ton of anything there at these places, but everybody was just nice, and they're really cool shops. Some of the prices were a little off. It's like they were still living in the pandemic era, but they were nice enough, and there was some stuff that we really dug. I think you could find it. I was on vacation, didn't have a lot of time to dig. All right, let's get into the comics for the week. What do we have? These are the comics that I think came out this week. I'm catching up. These are like 2 weeks worth of comics, so like I said, this video might be a little long. We got the Amazing Spider-Man #8. He finally uses that Oscorp spider suit and glider. I think this is finally the issue where Peter's getting his groove back, and I appreciate that. This was definitely one of my favorite comics in the run up to this point. And like I said, you got that new Oscorp spider suit being used. All right, he's battling the Vulture. It's a fun read. Next up, we got Detective Comics 1063, right? And this is Ram V writing this. It's very poetic, if you will. That's the way I'm going to put it. Maybe a little too poetic for me, but it's an interesting story. We'll see where it goes. Two-Face, a little in trouble here. I'm pretty sure that's Two-Face right there on the ground. Yeah, it's an interesting interesting story. There's been 2 issues with not a lot of action. This one's starting to pick up a little bit, and like I said, it's just written very, very poetically. So, hey, to each their own. I prefer a little bit more action in my Batman books, but I'll take that, and we'll see where it goes. Next up, we got Miles Morales Spider-Man number 1. It's a good issue. This concludes this run, or this arc of Miles Morales, where he's in an alternate dimension, Brooklyn, and he's bringing down Salem, his clone of this dimension, who in this dimension actually beats the Spider-Man Miles Morales and captures Brooklyn. You also got Billy as a adult in the Spider Slayer costume. Correct me down below. I know I'm wrong. It's definitely the Spider something, and it's like Spider butt kicking suit. But that's I believe her first appearance in full in the suit. She's been in some of the other issues, and you got Genki in there, Colonel Genki, and he has a very big role to play in that too. All right, this was kind of I play Magic the Gathering every once in a while. I have not bought the comics, but I recently read that the comics weren't that bad. I got this unlockable variant. I think this is the 1 in 5 or 1 in 10 unlockable variant. Basically, you just have to order like 5 of the same copy or 10 of the same copy, and you got this guy. It's going for a little bit over cover right now, but I got it for cover price. And this is the Johnny Goldman one-shot number 1. So this is a Johnny Goldman, and yeah, I have not read that yet, but it just reminded me of Magic the Gathering, which I still occasionally play. It's cool. All right, this is Gun Honey, number 1 of the new series, and Blood for Blood is what it's called. And this is like the 1 in 10. This is one of the 1 in 10s. I think there was 2 1 in 10s for this, but this is, the virgin 1 in 10 of whatever character this is in the book. I have not read this one either yet. This is Blood Honey, Gun Honey, Blood for Blood, number 1. That's a variant cover. Then we got Grimm number 3. This is a good one. I believe this is the Mayo cover. This is the B cover, right? And if you've been reading it, our protagonist is running away, trying to find death, as Death's Sight. Is running away from a demon that's trying to destroy her, or whatever it is, ghost, deadly death thing. Because this, she can travel between the real world, or the live world, and the dead world, and they just think it's gonna make everything come crashing down. They're like, we gotta get rid of you, but there's obviously more to the story than that. Anyway, their travels take them to, of all places, Las Vegas, to find the Grim Reaper. It's a good story. And I think issue 1 is popped. Issue 2 is popped a little bit too, so you might have to pay a little bit more than cover, so you can wait for the trade. Or you can try to find a shop that's not going to gouge you and still charge you normal price for that. Alright, here's a book I haven't read yet, but I'm looking forward to getting to it. True Cult. Number 1, little indie. About a guy who stumbles upon a cult. So check that out. Edge of Spider-Verse number 2. Have not read that yet either, but Spider-Britain, or Britain Spider, first appearance. Also on the cover. Cool. Down on the Star Wars. I had an inkling, and I got it. We got Catwoman number 46. We got the swimsuit variant, and that I picked that up after the fact that I already got Catwoman 46, but I couldn't resist the Jeff DeCal swimsuit cover. It was just too dope. We got Gunslinger number 11. He's back into trouble, or by back into trouble, I mean Gunslinger's always in trouble. And he's kind of like the runt spawn. Don't get me wrong, I wouldn't want to meet him in a back alley, but he's considered the least powerful of all the spawns. He gets into a battle, and let's just say he kind of loses his head. we'll see where it goes from there, but I can't imagine that is the end of Gunslinger Spawn in issue number 11. We have Undiscovered Country number 20. I have not read this one yet, but we probably will read it, and we'll see if we're going to stay with that. Marauders number 5 I got. I keep jumping on and off with this series, but I might just cut ties with it. I also have not read this issue yet. And then here's another book I haven't read yet. We have Daredevil number 2. This is the 650th issue. This was carried a $6 price tag. Damn. But it was a milestone issue, number 650. All right, comic fans, I've held your ear for long enough. You've been here. If you've been here from beginning to end, thank you so much. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell. Go ahead and throw me a thumbs up. Comment down below. That's my review and comic haul and review for this week. So you know what? Do what you do. I'm gonna do what I do. I'm gonna get ready for next week's books. I'll also try to finish reading up some of these. Peace! Bam! You didn't see that coming.